Yo, what's going on, YTBC? It's me coming again with another vid. This time I want to talk about this recent story that just been developed, or came about, I should say, regarding the Andre Ward fight on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez versus Miguel Cotto. That's scheduled for November 21st on HBO pay-per-view at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Now, it turns out that Andre Ward's next opponent would turn out to be Rohan Murdock, an individual who's a super middleweight with a record of 18-1 with 14 KOs, and he's ranked number 3 in his home country, Australia. That's where he's from. He's from Australia, and he's ranked number 31 in the world. Nonetheless, this would have been a great opportunity for Murdock. Would have been a lucrative opportunity for him. But it turns out that the Nevada State Athletic Commission, NSAC, had rejected this fight, and they will not sanction it because they view it as a mismatch. Oh boy, I mean, it seems like Andre Ward can't get a break at all. I mean, seriously, he just cannot get a break. I mean, the man, I know I've been critical of him in the past for not, taking opportunities when he had the chance to do it, and making bad business decisions such as signing a Rock Nation. But, it just seems like he just cannot just shake this bad luck that he's been having for the last couple of years. I mean, seriously. But let me get to this article here. It's from Boxing Scene by the columnist, or the writer, I should say, Edward Shaykowski. It says here, quote, Australian super middleweight contender Rohan Murdock, 18-1 with 14 KOs, has missed out on a lucrative opportunity. The boxer was being lined up to face Andre Ward as part of the Miguel Cotto and Sal Alvarez HBO pay-per-view bout on November 21st at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. The boxer's team, or promotion, CDL Boxing, have informed local reporters that the Nevada State Athletic Commission refused to sanction the fight, according to the Western Australian. Murdock is ranked number 6 by the WBO, but he's never came close to fighting anybody on the level of Andre Ward, and the fight was going to take place at light heavyweight limit of 175 pounds. His purse was not revealed, but local reporters are speculating that Murdock would have had earned in the region of 250 to 300 grand. Murdock, who's now likely going to fight on November 21st back home. Now, since then, Ward has been on a hunt for a new opponent, and he will still appear on the co-feature attraction on pay-per-view. The bout is going to be the first outing on part of the 3-fight agreement with HBO. That the agreement includes a 2016 year-end showdown with WBO, WBA, and IBF Unified Light Heavyweight Champion Sergey Kovalev. First things first, I gotta say this. I mean, I think this is an unusual move by Nevada, by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, because I mean we've had plenty of mismatches. We've seen fights that never should have been put on based off of fighters decline in skills, or another fighter who's way too superior in weight, or et cetera, et cetera. I think, honestly, from my opinion, I think this move was made by the commission due to the recent injuries from fighters like Richard Colon, who's pretty much recovering right now from a severe brain injury from his fight, and who's that guy that Peter Quillen knocked out? I'm gonna have to bring him up as well. Let me bring this up for a second so I can quote his name into this video. Just give me a minute here while this comes up. Oh, okay, this thing's running slow here. Yeah, bear with me, guys. I just want to get his name here so I can quote him. Okay, the guy that Peter Quinn's last opponent that he fought, who also is recovering from a serious injury to the head trauma. His name is Michael Sarifa, and is another fighter from Australia, coincidentally, who suffered a severe headshot to the head by Quilling in his last fight on PBC, and he had to be taken to a hospital for surgery, due to severe trauma to the head. So, and also to the fact that Danny Garcia fought a guy named Ron Soccer, who was a complete mismatch, and that was last year. But the only difference is that fight was sanctioned in New York, not in Nevada. So I think going forward, if you're going to fight in the state of Nevada, you got to fight a credible opponent who's well established. Even though his career is on decline, but he's still established and he's still a seasoned fighter. That's just my opinion. But I just think this is a very awkward and unusual move by the Nevada Athletic State Commission to not sanction a fight like this. Even though it's a complete mismatch, I honestly don't see nothing wrong with it personally, because I think Andre Ward does need another tune-up before he enters, the enter the elite in the light heavyweight division, when he has to fight guys like Sergey Kovalev, which I did actually point out in the article that he is scheduled to fight him at the end of 2016 or mid-2016. And as far as the other two fights, I don't know. Actually, as far as the other fight, because he actually has a 3-fight contract with HBO at light heavyweight. So this fight with Murdock would have been the first, and then he'll have to take another one, which I couldn't see who he's going to fight there. Could have been Arthur Beterbiev. I doubt it. The reason being because Beterbiev is signed to Al Heyman, and we all know that Al Heyman and Jay-Z, who's the CEO and president of Rock Nation, doesn't get along with each other. So that fight will very unlikely ever happen. But I would love to see that fight. That would be a damn good fight at at light heavyweight. Again, it just to me, I also find odd that Murdock, a guy who's ranked 31 in the world and third in his country in Australia, is a super middleweight, but yet he's going to fight at light heavyweight. That right there is that's extremely odd. Now I can understand that he was a light heavyweight and he fought at that weight for a while. Maybe that could be another possibility why the Nevada Athletic State Commission or the Nevada State Athletic Commission may have not refused to sanction the fight, because the fact this is a guy who's a career super middleweight and he's taking this fight, his first ever fight at light heavyweight. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'll post a link to the article below in in the description box. So with that being said, I'm signing off. Peace.